We have Kieran Cudley back here again from Newstalk, wondering why, oh why, the people voted for Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil once again after 4 years or 100 years of the same old rhetoric of bad housing, bad infrastructure, guys, crime through the roof, nobody has any money, economy through the roof, petrol through the roof. A complete travesty after the election. Hopefully everyone's getting on okay. You know, the election didn't go the way that it should have went. Okay, if people voted correctly. With my list here, guys, you want to see my list once again? I put it on my live stream. No Fine Gael, no Fianna Fáil, no Sinn Féin, no Soc Dems, no Green Party, no Labour Party, no Peel Before Profit, and no Marxist or commie bastards. And guess what happened, guys? They all got elected again. Whoo! Congratulations. We're going to listen to this guy, you know, and it's completely unbelievable what he says, okay? We're going to break it down. We'll let it play through first and we'll break it down after. You know when you do something really bad and then you have that feeling, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I screwed up. I was morally wrong there, or I was spiritually wrong there. Kieran must be going through that right now. I mean, he must be going through that right now.
It's kind of the thing that I find most confusing about this campaign is that it was the housing general election, much like the last election was the housing general election. And we had a period whereby the government could point to, you know, increased building and more planning permissions and more activations and more commencement notices and more social housing and all of this. At the same time, house prices went up, rent went up, homelessness went up, record homelessness figures announced on the day of the election. And the government and the people, in light of all of that, re-elected the same government.
This is difficult for me now, Kieran, because you gave the answer in the question, but the truth is this was supposed to be the housing election, and in fairness to Sinn Féin, they put a very different housing policy on the table for people to look at. Really different from what the government has in Housing for All. And at the end of it, I'm not entirely sure what the people decided they wanted, because there's no clear evidence that, apart from Darragh O'Brien's personal vote in Malahide, there's no clear evidence that people are convinced that the government strategy is working, but perhaps there was fear to go with a new way, to change the direction of travel at this point.
People will do anything except change their ways, guys. You know, you'll stay at this job that you hate for 50 years simply because you hate change, simply because you don't want to start again. You'll stay in this toxic relationship with your girlfriend or boyfriend for 50 years. You'll get married to this person, you'll have kids with this person, simply because you do not have the balls to make change. This is on the people, and this is on the people that voted Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, whatever, Fianna Fáil, because although they, you know, have the whole weight of the Irish media behind them, RT, Virgin Media, Newstalk, people should wake up and realize this isn't about left or right anymore. I have friends getting on to me, little bitch boys, oh, you shouldn't be saying this online. I don't give a shit, guys. You know, and truth be told, you know, this may aggravate people on the right side, you know, but it's way past left or right at this moment, guys. You know, it's not even about left or right no more. I know that may piss a lot of people off. I don't really give a shit. It's about change, guys. Okay, if you cannot even make a change in your life, you know, what the hell are we to get? They didn't even vote for Sinn Féin. Like, they said Sinn Féin had a majority or something, but it's like, dude, people don't even want that. You know, people just voted in Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. Once again. I mean, how ludicrous is that? It's like a Munchausen syndrome, or, you know, agoraphobia. You don't want to leave your house. Like, it's like a phobia that you cannot see a change in society. Let me tell you something, guys. People will stay broke their whole lives rather than take a risk or a chance at something new. Okay? People will literally stay broke their whole lives without taking a risk or a chance to do something else in their life. If you do that, you are not even living, guys, and you do not have any sense in your mind.
And I think perhaps in the latter days, that debate around would the banks give money to the Sinn Féin proposition, would they lend mortgages for the affordable housing scheme, maybe that hit home with a few people, but I don't think the housing question is answered by this election at all.
It's 1000%. Okay, and we can debate, was the election about, what was it about immigration? Was it about flipping, you know, people on the right will say that, people on the left will talk about housing. Me personally, guys, I talk about economy. I'm a money guy, right? Economy. What about crime? You know, I don't like seeing crime, guys. I'm very switched on, clued in, you know what I mean, about what the hell can happen, stabbings, shootings, you know, these things happen. A lot of people, a lot of men don't know about these things. You know, unfortunately, if you guys didn't grow up sort of militaristic and stuff, you know, you're not really understanding about what could actually potentially happen to you, violence set upon you by gangs. by other people, just by people, civilians as well. So the election wasn't just 100% about, it wasn't 100% about housing for everyone. It was about different things for different people. But we can all agree on one thing: left, right, centrist, doesn't really matter. Kieran made his own bed, now you have to lie in it. You are pushing a narrative that isn't correct. They are pushing a narrative of who? Did they even say who they're voting for? I said who I was voting for, guys, on my channel. At least I'm being honest about it. At least I'm being open and saying vote for somebody else. No matter who it is. Aim to, I mean, you can vote for anyone else, okay? I wasn't even voting, if you guys weren't voting for nationalistic people, patriotic people, that's fine. If you were voting for Aim to, that's whatever. Even if you're on the left. But what happens is, guys, you now have people like News Talk, like RT, like Virgin Media, that are pushing a narrative, that are telling people not to vote for anything different. Because if you vote for anything different, the far right might get in. Whoever might get in, the left might get in, they might ruin stuff as well. So who are we really talking about here? Because on my channel, guys, I'm not biased towards either side. I'm biased towards the truth. Okay, and this is what fucking pisses me off about this shit. You have people misinterpreting what I'm saying. Well, I say it clear as day. No matter what my comments say, my YouTube channel is full of left-wing, right-wing comments. Doesn't matter. That's not my comments. I'll tell you what I am. If you don't have change in the world, guys, you will never see a difference. You'll never see benefit. Okay? Even if we got the left and it made it worse, it's not better, but at least you're like, okay, the people have the balls to actually make change. Now I know that the majority of people that voted, let's be honest, it's older, a lot older people, don't even have the balls to make change, guys. They're so stuck in their ways that people won't make a change. How ludicrous is that? I mean, really, truly, this is a society you want to live in? Bro, at least America has balls to vote for different people. Biden, Obama, now Trump again. At least they have that sort of dividing where it's 50-50. In this country, it's not even that. People do not have the balls to go to the voting polls and say, no, I don't want this anymore. They cannot stand up to opposition. We have been oppressed for 800 years in this country. We've been oppressed in this country for so long. Our balls have been taken away from us that we won't even be able to go into the voting booth, vote left, vote right. Who are you guys voting for? Because I don't give a shit who the hell you guys voted for. People are saying, oh, you voted for this. Look at your comments. Your comments are all pushing propaganda from fascists. Like, what? Like, just the most dumb, retarded comments I get from people sometimes, right? Well, not a lot of people, just one person. But, this is the shit rhetoric, guys. I don't give a shit who you voted for. I always said that on my channel. But people misinterpret my videos all the time. That's fine. Go misinterpret your videos. Go lie in your bed that you made. But all I'm trying to say is people won't vote for different things, number one. Number two, guys like Kieran on News Talk, Virgin Media, RT, they push a weird narrative that basically embarrasses people and makes them feel like they can't vote for anything else apart from Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, the parties we've had for the last 100 years. I love you all. I'm done talking about this shit, guys. If you don't want to change, then that's on you, bro. Alright, that's it for another 5 years. Alright, left, right, wing. Dude, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? If you're not even voting, nobody on the left even got in. It's just the same people once again. And whoever said Sinn Féin got in and they're good, no, they're not, guys. They're not even left wing, bro, Sinn Féin. Like, so what are you talking? So left wing people coming at me, don't even come at me because Sinn Féin are not even left wing. They put out a housing proposal that doesn't even cure the housing crisis. So you're all idiots. So get off my dick. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon. Check out my merch. 5 years gone again. Look at y'all. Suckers, bro. Not able to have some balls, some cojones, and make a change. Well, that's what's going to happen, man. I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Stay free.